So NXT happened. It was New Year's Evil, so it's time for your NXT review. NXT Year's Evil edition, because was a kind of glorified PvP for NXT, and this guy showed up. I think the guy would actually make it as a big star. I don't know if that's tiresome to say, but whatever. Yeah. We have a new women's champion. She defeated Roxanne Perez. Giulia, the new women's champion. She won the NXT women's title after beating Roxanne Perez. Corey Trade tried to help her, but then she got that did not work this time, and this time Roxanne Perez lost. Good for her. Good for her. Cute Asian chick winning the NXT women's title, talented, whatever. It's just obviously, if she could definitely speak on the mic, that would be cool. But it's whatever. I just do think it's a little favoritism for NXT because it seems like they always push like these Asians. I don't know. It's whatever. I don't know, some political agenda. Eddie Trump claims that he was a pack backstage, but Ava doesn't buy it because he will compete tonight or he will not be part of the match. She doesn't care what happened, whether if it was real or not. Stephanie Vacura defeats Cora Jade, Kalani Jordan, and Lola Vice in a four-way women's number one contenders match for the North American title. All I have to say, this match was ass-tastic. This match was very ass-tastic. Very good. Very ass-tastic match. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Oh, yeah, Cora Jade. Not his name. Corey Graves was on commentary. He's back on NXT. And also not just that, this is not, nothing ass-tastic, that's for sure. Cora Jade, it just was weird that she didn't win. I don't know. Just felt like she could have been the winner. Oba Femi goes to Ava, says, Eddie Trump does not lying. I talked to him. And if you want to, if you want to know the truth of who the one that talked to him, and that will be an example of what happened tonight. The ruler will come to NXT. Shotzi, Gigi Doll, and Tatum Paxton be Fatal Influence, aka Toxic Attraction, whatever. Yeah, she is fine. You're right. But yeah, Shotzi got the pin, and she pinned Fallon Henley. The Rock shows up. Oh yeah, Eddie Trump. Freaking what's his name? Ethan Page. He goes to Ava and says like, "Oh, I want my opportunity. I'm gonna cause chaos." Blah blah blah. And then the Rock shows up behind him and tells Ethan Page that his daughter is the final boss. If he wants to be cool with him, he needs to be cool with Ava. And then maybe I'll see you in the main roster, kid. And he smacked him in his ass. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't care for Ethan Page. I don't know. I guess it's funny, but whatever. Yeah, take it, kid. Rock, what the fuck, bro? Right, he smacked his ass. What the fuck? We eventually see the Rock and Ava, they bond, and also, basically, Rock's wondering, oh, what am I going to talk about? I had never been on NXT, but it's like, Ava, yeah, you've done it all, but you haven't been on NXT, but all you have to do is just say from the heart. And then the Rock's like, oh, I can hear them. I can hear the passion. And then it's like, yeah, like, okay, he's going to cut a promo. He's going to be there and talk. Lexis Kane defeats Charlie Dempsey to win the Heritage Cup trophy. This was just a regular match for the trophy, sudden death rules or whatever. Good for him. Shotzi makes the point that she won against Fallon Henley, and this leads to a number one contenders match now again next week, even though she won the number one contenders match. I mean, I don't know. Definitely back here. Fallon Henley was like angrier than I. She's like, oh, I like this happening, and this leads to both of them. Just a little dissension. The main event: Oba Femi defeated Trick Williams and Eddie Trump in a triple threat match to become the new NXT champion. Oba Femi eventually, so the first hour was basically the women, and the second hour was for the men. And we basically see everybody won. That we see new champions. That's for sure. Oba Femi, he pinned Trick Williams. So originally the match started as a one-on-one match, but then Eddie Trump got involved after he was hurt, blah blah blah. And yeah, we have a new champion. Very happy to see Oba Femi winning. I think he's cool, and I think he is somebody that give him the NXT time, make him look good, and he's definitely something ready for what things to come for NXT, or even, and especially the main roster. This guy got something. Trick Williams obviously could be in the main roster. It's like his time has come, I think. So overall, this is good. This is announced for next week. Not that anybody really cares. I did see. By the way, Isla Dawn, who was on TV, was pretty hot. I ain't gonna lie. We then eventually see the champions show up in the end, and then we say, "Oh, The Rock's coming." So The Rock eventually main evented the show with his segment. Again, I love The Rock. I just think that, man, does WWE not know how to time pace their shows, or I guess or The Rock doesn't know how to pace himself. I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, time was running out, so he had to rush what he had to say. He came out and he says, thank the fans for supporting the boys and the girls in the back and how they're the future. People wanted to talk about how, Raw on Netflix, we had a hell of a night, how we had a hell of a night. That's where people want to go for the stars. But people should definitely come here because these are definitely the future stars, and these are definitely the future. And one day you'll probably be main eventing WrestleMania. So unfortunately, The Rock was running out of time. He was also, he was like, they said, like, oh, we only got 2 more minutes. Oh, fuck that, we got fuck all night. But then, like, he apologized. He realized he was cursing on live TV, and that's not what they allow. And then, he did mention the fans complained, like, oh, last year people like, oh, why The Rock taking Cody's spot? Why he's not letting him finish the story? And now this year, why is Cody as cool? Cody Rhodes, this year, why are you so nice with Cody? Why did you drink tequilas? So he mocked the fans for that, but obviously in the joking matter. But obviously, there's a reason why he's doing it. But don't worry, The Rock is here, and he's gonna take you on the ride. So he's a final boss. I guess because again, he might not be at WrestleMania, unfortunately, or again, it could be a ruse. You never know. But again, like, given his schedule, is not sure like what it's gonna be. But he was definitely acting tweener, babyface-ish, whatever. But he then says, I love NXT. NXT is the future. Thank you for supporting the boys in the back. It's the smell what The Rock is cooking, and unfortunately, they had to rush his ending. He could have almost legit get cut off because, again, this is a problem because CW is, again, a news network, so they have to literally be ready by 10. So, yeah, they should either have paced the matches properly or, not let matches go too long, or The Rock should have, I don't know, either opened the show or should have done something, or they should let him know that, hey, this is how much you have. You got to not, rush, or you got to get everything. I feel like The Rock did not get to say what he didn't get to say. So it sucked, it sucked. That's not good. That's not good. You don't want The Rock to feel rushed. It doesn't feel like, unfortunately, he's got to say what he says. So that sucks. So that's what kind of made The Rock's appearance a little bit lame in a weird sense, even though it's still like funny to see him, and it's definitely going to help bring in some viewers. But overall, the show was actually fine. It was a fine show, good show for the new year. Obviously, you're not going to Rock, be there every week, but it's definitely for a show like this, NXT New Year's Evil for the talent. It definitely was not bad show. It was definitely not bad. They're a little bit of takeover-esque type of show on TV, nice effort, I will say. Till next time, guys. Peace. Yeah, bye.